Only 80 pounds. Doria leaks Meg losing weight amidst her financial stress, can't afford bills after divorce. Recently, Doria spoke about Meghan's serious weight status in recent photos, revealing that Meghan only weighs about 80 pounds after the divorce to pressure from public opinion. She said that Meghan now can't afford to pay any expenses after losing everything after the divorce. That's why her stress is so heavy. Meghan Markle is known for her great fashion, but a recent look has left some scratching their heads. She stepped out in Montecito, California, on a warm sunny day on August 11th, wearing a wool coat and a scarf wrapped around her neck. The Duchess also captured attention with what was on her wrist, a new calm biosignal processing disc the company claims can lower stress, improve sleep quality, and increase focus. Meghan has used stretch patches before, but more so lately, especially when husband Prince Harry is not around, a source tells Life and Style exclusively, noting that the Duke of Sussex was in the midst of a trip to Japan and Singapore to play a charity polo match. Meghan was spotted wearing that sticker at the same time, and she's been wearing winter coats in the summer, which is comforting to her, but it's also odd, so odd that it's sparking concern. Meghan's anxiety kicks in when she's not in control, explains the source, who says that after losing their lucrative contract with Spotify 2 months ago and being labeled grifters by a podcast exec at the company they worked for, Meghan and Harry are eager to find new ways to establish themselves as a success story since pivoting to the entertainment world following their 2020 exit from the royal life in Britain. It seemed that the pressure of making her mark in Hollywood is finally getting to Meghan, trying to re-establish herself, constant money problems, Harry traveling and leaving her home alone a lot, it all adds up. She's stressed, and friends are afraid she could be spiraling. Meghan's trying to mitigate the tension. She enjoyed a night out with friends at one of Taylor Swift's LA Eras tour stops in early August, but it doesn't always work. When Meghan is stressed, she barely eats. Friends say she's dropped at least 15 pounds, shares the source, explaining that she doesn't have an appetite and she's juggling a lot. And when Harry's away after returning from Asia, he heads to Germany for his beloved Invictus Games in September, and later will travel to Africa solo to film a Netflix docuseries, according to reports. Meghan is on her own as she juggles caring for her kids, Archie and Lilibet, with work and larger worries. Being millions in debt is extremely stressful. Sometimes she's not able to sleep at night because of it, claims the source, explaining that keeping up the lavish lifestyle they lead is not easy. Harry's confessed that they rushed to ink the reported $20 million Spotify deal in 2020 because they were desperate to pay for security after King Charles III cut them off. They also took out a $9.5 million mortgage on a $14.65 million estate in Montecito. Meghan's admitted that they were initially reluctant because we didn't have jobs, as she says at the time, and it felt like it wasn't possible to buy it. It's like, I don't want to go and look at all the things that I can't afford. That doesn't feel good. But they did everything they could to get the home, she said, and close the deal. Now, however, their income stream is less secure. There's a lot on Meghan's plate at the moment, says the source, noting that the Sussexes reportedly didn't get their full Spotify payout since they only produced a single podcast series in more than 2 years. That's not the life she expected.